Welcome. Today we're going to talk about 7 simple secrets to boost your email marketing results. That's right. Today I'm sharing 7 simple secrets to improve your results overall with your email marketing. Hi, my name is Evie Hernandez, and I am a strategic growth speaker at Bizniversity.com. I am also the founder of the Bizniversity Speakers Growth Summit. And today I'm doing a very special, what we call Live Biz TV. And we do not have a guest today because I am actually going to be sharing with you the seminar that I do on growing your email marketing results, growing your results in the inbox. And so I want to make sure that you look around and you find the image as well as the text that says how to join if you want to leave a comment. Because if you want to leave a comment below, and I can share it inside the group. So you can leave a comment and I'll share that in a second. Let me go ahead and share my PowerPoint. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. Nope, not that. Give me just 1 second as I'm going to be sharing this PowerPoint. There we go. Okay. And I'm actually going to make myself smaller and show you what we're sharing today. So welcome once again to Bizniversity Strategic Growth Seminars. Today we decided that instead of doing a seminar inside our regular Webinar Ninja, that we would run this free seminar right here inside of our Facebook page. So want to make sure that you like our page, number 1, and number 2, that if you want to leave comments and you want me to feature your comments here during our live presentation, that you go ahead and grant StreamYard, which is a third-party tool that I'm using for this Facebook Live, grant them the ability to be able to see your profile. And that is how you do it. You go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, StreamYard.com/Facebook. And what I'm going to do is, because I know that sometimes people get a little bit confused, I'm going to see if inside of our page, if there are people that are in fact looking for our events. So can you see this and can you hear me all right? I see that there is someone there. Welcome. Can you hear me? And can you see me all right? Please let me know. In order for you to be able to leave your comments, you need to go ahead and go to StreamYard.com Facebook and allow StreamYard to allow your comments right here inside of the Facebook StreamYard. So make sure that you do that now by allowing Facebook to do that. And let me just take a quick look. I know this is a different way, and I like exploring different new ways of doing the same thing. And what I decided to do was use StreamYard. If you've never used StreamYard, there's a free trial of StreamYard, which you can use. And it's just a different way for you to be able to do a Facebook Live. And it's kind of cool because once you grant StreamYard permission, what's going to happen is that any comments I'll be able to share with people, and people will see your name and your profile, and I can see and bring you on live. So those are some of the basic benefits that you can have by using StreamYard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this page so I can see fully what I'm doing. Awesome. So I always ask for people to participate when I'm doing a preview free virtual seminar. Today, what I'm going to do is, because it's in StreamYard through Facebook, I want people to post on Facebook their questions, their thoughts, and anything else that comes to mind, as well as, of course, I want people to take notes, make sure that we shut off our cell phones and everything, and so that we are here and present. And if you have any questions, like I said, make sure you write them in the comments, either during the live event or during the recording, or even email me at the end. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have, because I know that people do have a lot of questions when it comes to email marketing, marketing in the inbox. And so I want you to imagine you waking up and grabbing your phone and looking at your bank account, or looking at your PayPal, or however you receive money online, and all of a sudden realizing that you generated a significant amount of sales while you were sleeping. Wouldn't that feel great? And that is what I want to talk to you about today. How email marketing is a powerful tool to help you generate those online sales that you want, that you need to keep your business going, specifically your online business. And by doing that, you're going to be able to more effectively grow your business online, especially during these times. I'm going to begin as we allow more people to join us live to tell you a little bit about me and what I've been doing and what I've learned now during the pandemic. First of all, let me begin by saying that I have been practicing, I like using the word practicing, email marketing for over 12 years. Specifically, I've been practicing with the tool called Constant Contact. I became a partner of Constant Contact over 12 years ago. And although I have many other partnerships with many other national and international companies like Constant Contact, and even many other email marketing companies, Constant Contact is still by far one of my favorite, if not probably my favorite. Perhaps because I've been with them the longest, or perhaps is because they cater so well to small business owners like me, or perhaps it is that they really have the best by far customer service experience, and that keeps me loyal to them. And although I've been practicing for over 12 years, I'm going to tell you that I've learned the most about email marketing this year. That's right, because during the pandemic, there's been a lot of growth in the power of email marketing and the power of the inbox with small and large companies alike. Many more people are leveraging email marketing now more than ever. And of course, many more people are also realizing the powerful partnership that you create between social media, where people seem to be now even more, and of course, email marketing. And how email marketing is a powerful tool that allows you to drive traffic to that wonderful website that you have, that is wonderful, but perhaps not many people know about it. And so through the power of email marketing, you can drive traffic to your website. And I'm going to get more into that in just a little minute. About me, I want you to feel confident that every day in every way I am getting better. And as I get better, I'm always teaching and sharing what I've learned, what's new. And today I'm going to be doing a lot of that because, like I said, this has been the year where I've learned the most about email marketing. And I'm still learning, even though I've been practicing for 12 years. I have created an event called the Strategic Growth Summit. Last year, we did this event live in person in Miami, Florida. This year, we're doing something slightly different called the Speakers Growth Summit, which is happening in just 14 days. And if you would like to find out more, I'm going to give details because, as a matter of fact, today I'm giving away some free tickets for that event, passes. About our company, Bizniversity is a strategic growth seminar company where we offer different types of marketing seminars, right now all virtual, to small business owners, particularly those in the areas of the speaking business, authors, coaches, consultants, course creators, and their marketing and VA teams. And the purpose is to really help people leverage these powerful online tools like Constant Contact to really, A, grow their brand awareness and visibility, and B, generate leads online. And we're going to be talking more about this as we proceed. As I mentioned, If you'd like to reach me, please feel free to do so by sending me an email. That is the best way to contact me. Our mission here at Bizniversity and Bizniversity.com is possible. We believe it's possible. Our mission is really to empower you as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, to really learn, grow, and prosper by implementing our strategic growth system and maybe copying our strategic growth system and creating your own system. And part of that involves marketing automation, which today we're not going to dive deep into that because I am preparing an awesome brand new presentation that I'm sharing at the 2020 Bizniversity Speakers Growth Summit, where I'm going to be addressing how you can automate to accelerate your business. Are you frustrated with your email marketing results? You probably are. Most people are. One of the main reasons why is because most people are not satisfied with the results. And some people, because they're just not seeing the type of results they want or need to grow their business and to profit and to make money. And so you're not alone. So whatever your frustration may be, I understand it. And of course, I'm talking to you about it because I'm right there with you. I've been there. I have felt the frustration. And because of that, I want to make sure that every day in every way we get better at leveraging and using these tools together. I really believe in this idea of multi-channel marketing, of not using just one tool alone by itself, but integrated. So this whole idea of integrated marketing, you hear me over and over and over talk about it because I strongly believe that we should definitely integrate our marketing. When we do, we will begin seeing and experiencing amazing results, sales, appointments, generating more money, profits. When we don't see the results, when we don't have a system, when we don't have a plan. So I'd like to know a little bit about what you want, what your goals are. Why do you want to leverage email marketing? How are you currently using email marketing? How do you want to use it? What kind of results do you want to see? These are the type of questions that I ask, and I always ask, if you were in front of me, I'd ask you the same thing. If we were talking about what's going on with your business, why aren't you experiencing the growth that you want? And, you know, for all of us, this might be challenging to regularly visit our marketing plan and visit our strategy and say, well, what's working, what's not working, what do I want to see? So for me, I want to see more engagement, and I want to get better and better. And so for me, moving forward after this summit, I am right now deciding, well, do I want to do so many monthly events, or do I want to do less events and then do more master classes and more focus events? And what do I want to see from that? And then another question, so you may be asking yourself a similar question. You may be asking, well, what am I doing with email marketing? What is it? Why did I start email marketing? Well, of course, you're probably going to say because you wanted sales, right? That's the number one reason. And there are several steps that we need to get to before we get to sales, right? Absolutely. There's a lot that we have to do before we get to those sales. Sometimes we have to really look at that funnel, that sales and marketing funnel, and find out, well, have we moved people to where we want them to be? Have we been steadily nurturing those relationships so that people know more about us? And yes, that does take a little bit of time. And also, it means that we have to really strategize and go back and revisit. And sometimes it means like we have to just be quiet and then kind of think and see, well, today or this week or this month, I want to generate this amount of money. What do I want to promote? I want to promote, like, for example, me, I'm promoting the Speakers Growth Summit. This is what I'm going to promote. What does that look like? I'm going to need to promote it 90 days in advance, right? Where do I want to promote it? organically or paid? How much money do I want to put into the money? How much money, as far as time, my time, do I want to put? How many emails do I want to send? And decide, am I going to be judging this by the amount of open rate, click-through rates, the amount of responses, and ultimately, of course, by the amount of sales that we get. So all those things are important as you're deciding to really grow your business by marketing in the inbox. So those things are very, very important for us to look at. Now, I want you to think about this and tell me, how would you feel? What would you think if you invested $1 and made anywhere from $38 to $44 back? Think about that. I want you to think about it like this. Imagine you and I are talking, and I say to you, give me $1. For every dollar that you give me, I'm going to give you in return $38 to $44 back. You would like that, right? Of course you would. That'd be like, wow, that's amazing. I definitely go for that, right? Because that is a good deal. It is a good deal no matter how, you think about it. Getting $38 for every dollar that you invest in email marketing is very realistic. And during this pandemic that we have all faced and gone through and are going through, I cannot tell you how many clients are actually doing better now than they did prior to the pandemic. Better now this time this year than this time last year. And one of the reasons is because they are getting their message across even better. And not only in terms of how often, but what they're writing and how they're writing. And they're making sure that that message is going across all their marketing channels, whether that is social media, whether that is on email marketing. They're making sure that that message, that brand consistency exists. And that all starts because they decided to make a plan. And so the reason why I'm keeping that in mind for you is because sometimes as entrepreneurs, we have brilliant minds, I believe. And we always have brilliant ideas, and we have great ideas that we want to implement right away. And sometimes we don't take the time to sit down and kind of really plan it out. And how does this look? And what am I going to do? And what are the proper steps that I have to do to really make this happen? I know, I'm telling you, because this is me. I'm talking to you about me. So oftentimes we have to kind of sit back and review, revise, and rethink about what we thought would be the most ideal situation for us. And so I'm going to share with you how that has shown itself now during this pandemic, because I believe that during this pandemic, we have seen that now email marketing is like super cool. Like people are saying that they're using email marketing more than ever. So to do email marketing and to practice, I like to use the word practice email marketing, is great. And that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about that word practice. Practice to perfection. Practice develops confidence. The more you do it, the more confident you're going to feel, the better you're going to feel about your result. And soon you will see that overall you're going to get much, much, much better and bigger results because you have kept up with it, because you've been consistent with it. So I want you to remember that. And so let's dive into the 7 simple secrets to boost your email marketing results now. And I'm going to go through some of these really quickly, actually, because I realize that I've already been speaking for a while, so I want to go a little bit faster on this. Awesome. So a couple of things. First of all, I want you to realize that now more than ever, people are relying on that phone and on their inbox. People don't leave anywhere, as you may know, without that phone. And that phone has their inbox, and they're checking their inbox often, and they're checking on that phone often. Now more than in years past, because in years past, we didn't always have access to the internet right at our fingertips. We didn't have access to our emails right in our fingertips. So more and more people are leveraging that powerful tool, that mini computer right in their hands. So what has happened now as a result of that, which may be surprising to you, but more and more people and more companies are actually sending more regular emails now. As a matter of fact, some people are sending emails every day. And for me, and I'm going to call myself a traditional email marketer, that was like, wow, it's still hard for me to face it because I've been practicing email marketing for 12 years. And I used to teach people that what you want to do is send twice a month. So this idea that people are now doing and practicing email once by sending emails once a day is like, wow. So I want you to first of all begin by thinking, here's the first thing I want you to do, which is slightly different actually than what I had from months ago. The first thing is when you first attract people to your list, I want you to create an irresistible offer that in the form it asks people how often would they like to hear from you. And if you don't want to ask them, then tell them, set the expectations. How often will they hear from you? And this is nothing new, by the way. This is nothing new. This has always been, but we forget. Because A, you either want to ask them what they want and give them what they want, or B, you want to set the correct expectation. And I want you to remember that in your offer and in the form that you're offering people so that people know what to expect from you. And also so that you know what to expect from people. In other words, so you're setting the right expectation right from the get-go. And it's very simple, but it's so important. And by doing that, you're going to see that through email marketing, you're going to get 3 times the conversion rate of your social media, specifically your social media alone. So imagine the power of you being able to leverage both. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, you really want to think about multi-channel marketing, integrated marketing. So imagine being able to get greater and greater results because now you're integrating your email marketing with your social media, similarly to what we're doing today, in a similar fashion rather, to what I'm doing today. And the reason why you want to do that is because the more you're able to do that, the higher your ROI, your return on investment. You're going to see that, yes, you're getting those results and you're getting that $38 to $44 return on investment. Now, all that is great and amazing. Yes, absolutely. That is great and amazing, especially when you have a strategy. And we have to have a strategy. We have to have an overall strategy for our overall business, especially now as we reposition from, or as we have been repositioning from a live in-person to a live online virtual business and an online business and doing more business online. And so although today we're not going to dive deep into that overall strategic growth system and strategy that I teach, and I would suggest that you follow and have one for yourself, let's talk about just the email marketing strategy. Let's talk about that. And by that, I mean, I want you to begin thinking about how are you going to attract new business? How are you going to use email marketing to drive website traffic? Because that's important. Every day I check and see how many people are visiting, how many people are clicking. That's very important that we look at that inside your website. And then what can you do to improve those numbers? How can you integrate some of your other marketing tools to help you bring more traffic to your store, which is your website? And your website is your store, independent of whether you have an e-commerce or a course creator website. That is really your 24 hours, 7 days a week, employee and open store. Because people are looking there for your branding, to find out more about you. When they Google you, that'll probably show up. So it's very important that we use email marketing to drive traffic. Then what about capturing your leads? I've mentioned this many times in prior virtual seminars that we don't want to just rely on that old-fashioned traditional contact us form, which you may or may not have on your website. You want to give a compelling reason for people to give you their email so that you can contact them and you can communicate with them. And of course, once you have them as part of your online community, how are you going to retain their interest? How are you going to engage with them? How are you going to grow with them? So let's go through these in the remainder of the time that we have, these very specific 7 things. Number 1, to boost your email marketing results, you want to attract quality and qualified prospective clients. I don't know about you, but for me, it's so much more important nowadays that I have quality and qualified people. That's right. I look for the quality and qualify. I don't look for the numbers so much. In other words, it's not extremely important for me that I get thousands upon thousands of emails in my database. Because if they're not buying, how good is that for me? It's more important that we focus our attention and our time and our money and our efforts to think about that ideal client, those people we love to work with. And for me, I love business owners. I love B2B, professional speakers, coaches, consultants, marketers, VA. I love working with them. And so you want to have some type of picture of what these people look like for you. And a lot of the times you can go back, and I went through that real quickly. Those are some of my past clients, some of the clients that I would like to have, as well as some testimonials from past clients. When I look at that, I realize, well, it seems I've had great success with that. I really enjoyed it from a personal and professional level. And so I focus on that. And sometimes I even take pictures of companies and people that I would actually like to work with. I want to suggest that you do the same thing and begin going online to finding where they are and connecting with them. Talking about connecting, I want to make sure that I invite you to join us. We have an upcoming event that I think you will like, and it's our upcoming Speakers Growth Summit networking celebration. We're having that coming up on about 8 days from today. And I want to share that with you because I'd love for you to join us. Make sure I can, because this is open to everybody. And it's free. And by the way, if you are a small business owner who would like to promote your products and services at our event, you can reach out to us and let us know. So this event is coming up soon. In 14 days, our 2020 Virtual Bizniversity Speakers Growth Summit is going to be a live event online. And before that, next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, we have our networking celebration. And I want you to take a look at Bizniversity.com networking celebration and check it out, because we're planning to have a fun evening where we're going to have all the speakers, and you'll be able to network with all the speakers. You'll be able to have fun. By the way, you could go there, and this is actually a virtual booth, which I have to fix. I don't know why it's not working right now, but you can take pictures and share online your pictures. You can take animated GIFs. And the event is, like I said, a week from today, next Thursday, October the 22nd. You can download a graphic for your Zoom. This is going to be all happening inside the Zoom platform. So you'll be able to download this if you want to put it in your Zoom background, as well as you will be able to download any of these awesome backgrounds that I created for Zoom. So it'll be a fun event. And for those of you that are speakers, authors, course creators, coaches, consultants, and your marketing teams that want to join us, make sure you click here for your last chance to get your 2020 pass. And you will notice in there that we are 14 days away. The idea of the Bizniversity Speakers Growth Summit is to help people go from the stage to the screen, the new reality of this virtual world that we're in, so that we can reposition ourselves for success in 2020 and beyond. And, we're going to be talking about how to elevate your brand presence online, how to expand your influence. We're going to talk about multiple streams of income, what opportunities there are, from memberships to online courses to affiliate programs, all these things that you can create extra income for yourself. And here are some of the speakers, actually all the speakers that are going to be with us. If you do webinars or have ever thought about doing webinars and then think that webinars can only be free, we're going to have Omar Senham, who is the CEO and the founder of Webinar Ninja. He created this amazing webinar platform that includes all the marketing, and he's going to talk about what you can do and how much you can sell with webinar. We have an expert and an authority in making money by speaking, and that is Lois Kramer, the author of Book More Business, Make More Money Speaking. We have Gina Carr, who's a business growth strategist. She is a very intelligent and also a very awesome community person. She loves bringing people together, and she has a group called Video Rockstars, where she really teaches people how to leverage video to grow their brand awareness and their leads. We have Raymond Ray, who is the editor and producer of Smart Hustle Media. And then we have someone that's been known as the Podcasting King. He runs a huge organization called the Podfest Expo. And this year, he actually broke the Guinness Book of World Record by having one of the biggest virtual events. And then we have Doris Hirschman, who is with Advance Your Reach. She's also a very well-known speaker, and she'll be talking to us also about how we can grow our business, independent of what type of business we have. If you're an author and you don't speak, she'll talk about how you can leverage speaking to grow your business. So I invite you to check it out next Thursday and the following Thursday. We'd love to have you join us. Now let me go back to sharing the PowerPoint. Okay, here we go. There we go. So I was talking about quality and qualified prospects. And what I said is that you can come up with irresistible offers to attract them. And then you want to have some way of pre-qualifying people. Because you want to grow a quality email list. That is really what you want to do. And you want to think about all the places where your ideal clients are. Right now, all of these were more traditional when we were in person, but there's lots of ways here on social media that you can grow your list. And I want you to think about offering something of value so that you don't just blast people and spam people, or and even with the word newsletter, people don't like that. I want you to be more creative with what you call that. And that way people want to join and they don't think of you as a spammer. So I want you to offer people something that is awesome that you have, that's a solution to a problem they have. And then I want you to ask for permission to be able to reach out to them and communicate with them. One of the ways we do that is through our Bizniversity Bites. This is what you would call a traditional email newsletter that we focus on inviting people to events like this one, this particular event that you're in right now. And so let's think about more creative offers where we can really attract those people that we really want in a very attractive way with good content that people want to hear from you about, because they see that you have something that they need, that they want, that's going to help them. So remember, first impressions matter. So we want to keep that in mind when we're creating these awesome offers to get people to join our list and to sign up for our list. And that's very, very important that we do that. As well as, of course, we're able to leverage email with social by offering all those wonderful offers and all that wonderful content on social media. Because by doing that, we know that we can increase our click-through rates by up to 158%. So when we leverage social media in this way, we're going to start seeing better and bigger responses. Of course, we need to work every day and practice email marketing. Excuse me, because when we do, we can write better subject lines. And size does matter. And if we can keep it short, the shorter, the more engaging, the more we're going to get people's interest. So I hope you're beginning to start to think about this idea that you have 2 seconds, that within the first 2 words, you got to tell people why they must make a decision today. And this is hard, but with practice, by practicing more and more email, writing more emails, you're going to see that you get better and better at it. And it's practicing how to write not just subject lines, but also remarkable content overall. And when we talk about remarkable content, we talk about this idea, as Seth Godin says, content that people want to talk about, remark upon. And I want you to think about that you're writing for them, not necessarily for you. So be very clear, because when you do, you're going to start seeing that you'll drive revenue and profits. You're going to be able to increase the awareness of people to your business and what you're doing and what you're offering. You're going to be able to get more repeat businesses. People are going to start noticing you because you're creating great, not just text, but also images and videos that you're sharing through your email marketing campaigns. Remember, less is more. This is really hard for all of us, but the better we get at getting our message across faster in an easier way, the more captivating, the more memorable we're going to be. And once again, the more that we do it, the more that we practice, the better we'll get. So I challenge you to create more email marketing campaigns now, to create more copy, to share more often, perhaps twice a week, to ask people, what do they think? And that's where sometimes you don't necessarily need to be selling all the time. This is hard for some of us that are traditional in our way of selling. This is hard, but it is doable. We can have powerful results with powerful calls to action. And a call to action can be read more, find out more. Please share with me what you think. Another way that I am really, really focusing on and really have seen a lot of success is with responsive automatic series. And talking about that, that's going to be the focus of my talk during the Speakers Growth Summit. I'm going to talk about marketing automation, why we need to use it, why we must leverage it, and what we're going to get out of it by really doing good email marketing automation. So those are the 7 secrets. I went through them really fast. And I want to make sure that if you have any questions that you reach out to me. I want to make sure that you're focusing on getting the results that you want, whether it's high open rates, high click-through rates, high overall response rates, and overall higher sales. Because at the end of the day, you know that email is a great investment. It really is. And it's all up to you how much of that $38 to $44 per dollar you get back. So I want to encourage you to send me your questions. Also, if you want, go ahead and send me a sample of your email marketing campaign, your content. If you're not using Constant Contact and want to get started, you can go to 30-day-money-back-guarantee.com and start your account. You can also contact me, and I will offer you a terrific discount that Constant Contact just gave me. And I'll make sure to set you up with a brand new account if you've never used Constant Contact. For now, I want to remind you to please make sure you feel free to reach out to me. Make sure that you add my email address to your list of contacts, as well, of course, as make sure that you visit our Bizniversity.com Speakers Growth Summit, because it's coming up in 14 days. And of course, remind you that you're welcome to attend our pre-event, which is free. It is the Bizniversity networking celebration, and you can get to that right on our bizniversity.com website, or I created a direct link right there to the direct registration so you can save your spot. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. I look forward to getting all your questions. I know I went through that really, really fast, but I want to make sure that I finish fast, and I wanted to make sure that I honor your time. For now, this is Evie Hernandez, Strategic Growth Speaker at bizniversity.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a very prosperous day.